Hey, what's up you guys? It's Tyler. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. Today, I have another pet store story time. This one's depressing, this one's sad, this is not something that I would have ever expected to happen, and I'm still upset about it. This happened like a month ago now, but I'm still like, I can't. What? I don't know. Anyways, this girl comes in. She's been in here a lot of times. I work with the animals. If you didn't know, if you're new, hi. I work at a pet store and I work with the animals. I sell animals and I do many other things. But yeah, she's coming here a ton of other times getting fish. She didn't take care of them properly because she would come back and they would be dead, and I would go on my spiel of like, hey, this bala shark is not appropriate for your 20-gallon tank, blah blah blah. And she would just buy anything that she wanted and they would just keep dying. Anyways, she left her animal in the store. I'll explain. She comes up to me and she's like, here you go. I'm talking to somebody else at this point. I don't know what I was talking to the other person about, but it was something about fish. She comes up, she's holding this bag of fish in her hand like this, and I'm like, I can help you in like just a second. I don't know what I said, but something like that. Like, I'm fucking busy, bro. I'm talking to somebody else and you have this fish bag in my face. Why is this fish bag in my face when I'm talking to somebody else? But she's holding it and she's like, can you take this? And I'm like, yeah, do you want to exchange it or return it? And she's like, I don't want it. And I'm like, okay, so if you want to return it, just give me a second. I'm helping these people right now. And she's like, no, I don't want to return it. I don't want them anymore. And I'm like, what do you mean? And she's like, I don't want these fish. I don't want to return them. I don't want them. My daughter won't take care of them. And I'm like, oh, well, I can't take fish from you. I don't know where they're from. You don't have a receipt. I didn't say this, but like, it's something in my head like, what are you doing? You don't have a receipt. I can't take these freaking random fish from you. Anyways, but I was like, yeah, I can't just take fish in. We don't like take in surrendered fish. You can like go to Petco maybe, or like another pet store. I think other pet stores do it, but we do not. We don't do it. Don't freaking bring your animals in. We're not allowed to. Some stores will do it and they will get in trouble for it. It's not allowed, okay? Don't do it, please. Anyways, she like hands it to me and I have the fish in my hands because I don't know. And then she starts walking away and I'm like, no, I cannot take this. And then she takes it and she's like, okay. And she walks away. And I'm like, oh my god, what is she gonna do with these fish? And anyways, I'm talking to these other people, so I'm just continuing the conversation, and they were like, what just happened? And I was like, I don't know. I think she just tried to give me her fish. I don't know. I can't do that, so whatever. I think like 30 seconds passes by and the cashier, our registers are at the front. Are you gonna stare at me? Don't stare at me. Our cashiers are at the front of the store because that's kind of like how stores work. And you can see the door, and we have like radios so we can like talk to each other. My cashier, I don't know who it was at the time, but they were like, this lady just dropped a bag at our front door, and I'm like, oh my god, no. On the radio, I'm like, wait, no, she didn't do it. Okay, now I think I remember who did it. I mean, who told me. I'm not gonna tell you, obviously, because you don't know who it is. But on the radio, I'm like, oh my god, there's no way, you have to be lying to me. I was done talking to other people at this point because they had like some easy question, like they didn't need a bunch of help. I think I was helping them with like plants for fish, I don't know, but like easy peasy. So I go freaking run to that door. Not run, because we aren't allowed to run. Don't run in a freaking pet store. Don't do it unless you're dying. Just don't, just, where's your common sense? Don't run a store. Okay, thank you. I speed walk to the front door, see these fish on the floor. I take the bag and I'm like, oh my god. And I go in the parking lot. I know this lady. She's coming here multiple times, so I'm like, wow. she's really nice. Like, I would never have expected her to leave these freaking fish at the door. Like, she just abandoned these fish. They could have gone in the trash. They could have died. I'll tell you what happened with the fish, obviously, later. But like, I didn't expect it from this lady. Like, she's so sweet. She doesn't give a crap about the fish. But like, I would have thought, like, maybe don't leave animals abandoned in a parking lot. So I'm like looking around the parking lot. I'm like, where did she go, man? I'm gonna chase down this lady. I'm not gonna chase down a lady. I don't want to get fired. But I'm like, bro, this lady literally just left these freaking fish at her front door. Hello? Like, what? I'm sorry. I was so confused. I'm still confused. I don't know why somebody would do that. Anyways, take the fish. I asked the manager who was there at the time, and I'm like, I can't take these fish, but I'm not going to leave them outside, so I'm going to take the fish, and I'm going to put them in the bag, even though I'm not supposed to. But I'm going to, because I'm not going to leave these freaking fish out in the parking lot to die. It was nighttime, by the way, so it was dark. First of all, it makes us look bad. It makes us look like we just took these fish out and we left them to die. We did not do that. Some random person did that, which I want to say something about all of that in a second. But it makes us look bad too. You're basically killing these fish. You couldn't spend like another 5 minutes like driving to another pet store. You don't know anybody who doesn't want like 6 free fish. They were platies, which we don't carry, so she didn't buy them from us. We do carry platies, but she had like a weird kind. I don't know what kind, but we didn't freaking carry those. So first of all, I couldn't even take them back, even if you like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Anyways, I took these fish. We have like an isolation tank in like our sick room. It's to like put fish back that were returned. I put these fish back. I'm like, I can't do this. I'm saying it on the radio. I'm like, I know I can't do this, but I'm not freaking letting these fish go. And I wrote a note. I'm like, somebody left these fish at the front door. I'm not gonna let them die. But also, I don't know what to do with them, so I just put them in there. They're still in there. It's been a long time. I don't know what to do with them. I think somebody that works there wants them, so they will have a phone. Hello. They'll have a home eventually. Just, I don't know where. We can't sell them. We have to give them away, which we aren't allowed to do. So it's just like, what am I supposed to do? I don't know. Just like, what is wrong with you, bro? You're gonna leave these fish in a bag in the parking lot at like 8 p.m., 8:30. It was late, bro. It was late in like the summer. The sun was way down. I know it's October. This was a while ago. At least a month and a half ago. I don't know. Not that that matters. But like, really? Anyways, we have the fish. The fish are alive. The fish are well. Not one has died. So they were perfectly fine. Like, they're not sick. She just didn't want them. If you're getting rid of animals, don't leave them outside to die. Don't let them go. I did that as a kid too. I let fish go in the lake as like my parents put the fish out in the lake, and I was an acquaintance in that awful, disgusting thing that we did. Don't freaking do that. Don't do it. Like, you can find them a home. I know it's gonna take you an extra 5 seconds, but like, you bought those animals. Why did you buy the animals if you can't take care of them, and if you aren't willing to like spend 5 seconds trying to find them a home? Go to like other pet stores. Call a freaking pet store. Be like, hey, do you take in surrendered animals? Do you take in our surrendered fish? Like, it doesn't take that long, dude. Anyways, my whole thing that I wanted to say is that if you see these videos, I know this hasn't been a big thing in a while, but there are videos on like TikTok and like YouTube and like whatever of people finding animals like in a box in like a trash can at like a Petco or a PetSmart or like a pet supermarket, and there's like live animals in like a box. Y'all, we don't do that. I'm not saying that as in like the corporation cares for the animals, because they don't. I will tell you that right now. The corporations don't care about the animals. They care about the money. When I say corporations, I mean Petco as a whole doesn't care about the animals. PetSmart as a whole doesn't care about the animals. But like the managers there, the people that work there, they most likely care about the animals. But my thing was, a corporation's not going to be okay with like somebody letting a $40 bird and put it in the trash can. A corporation's gonna be like, that's money. They aren't gonna let money just like sit out in the trash can. They aren't gonna do that. So if you see a freaking animal in like a PetSmart trash can, I can almost like 99% say that was not the store's doing. Like that was a person who just like dropped an animal off. We've had that happen with a hamster, like a whole freaking tank in a hamster. Somebody just left it like by the trash. We've had it happen with a cat. We've had it happen with fish, and those are just the only times that I know about since I've been working here. Like, y'all, we don't throw away live animals. First of all, I love animals. I would never do that. But let's say like a big manager person who doesn't care about the animals. They're gonna be like, that's money right there. I'm not gonna throw that away. I'm gonna try to make money. You get what I'm saying? Like, no pet store is gonna be abandoning animals. That's my point. Anyways, the fish are good. I lost quite a bit of faith in humanity. I'm continuing to lose more faith in humanity because it's almost holiday season. It's November 1st today, and I'm not happy. I'm not happy. I'm not happy. No. I don't like the holidays, bro. Anyways, I'll see y'all next week. I'm gonna cry. Goodbye.